what would it be like to die on Venus? If you landed on Venus, your final moment might look something like this: you become toast in 5 seconds. Burned? Crushed? Both. Today, we're diving headfirst into this hypothesis. What would it feel like to die on Venus, wearing a standard spacesuit? Venus is often called Earth's twin. But just because it looks like Earth doesn't mean it acts like Earth. This planet is basically a giant pot of death soup with the lid off. Here are the ground rules. You're wearing a human-made spacesuit. You've landed alone. No external support, just basic oxygen and cooling systems. Landing site, a typical spot on Venus's surface. Welcome to your one-way Venus experience. Please fasten your helmet. Thud. You land. Almost immediately, your suit starts groaning under pressure. Why? Because Venus's atmospheric pressure is 92 times higher than Earth's. Think submarine-level pressure, suddenly crushing your body from all directions. Imagine a plastic bottle being squashed in a fist. Now imagine that bottle is you. Just 0.1 seconds after landing, the frame of your suit starts to creak. At that moment, with a whoosh sound, the pressure inside your body rapidly equalizes with the near-zero pressure outside, and your skin and muscles begin to compress inward, almost like a balloon popping in reverse. And yes, you're still conscious. For about 1 full second, you can still register pain. Which is arguably too long. Let's say, somehow, your suit doesn't break. Well then, welcome to the roasting course. Venus's surface temperature hits 869 degrees Fahrenheit. Hotter than a pizza oven. Even with cooling systems running, your body temperature spikes past 104 degrees Fahrenheit in under a minute. Inside your skin, proteins start to denature. Your blood heats up, slowly transforming into a simmering broth. Yes, you're being boiled from the inside. After about 5 minutes, your brain is cooked. Thinking stops. Your organs overheat, shutting down in a catastrophic cascade. Welcome to full-body organ failure. If your suit breaks and you try to breathe, game over. Venus's atmosphere is 96.5% carbon dioxide. Oxygen? 0. The moment you inhale, your lungs fill with gas that can't keep you alive. The more you gasp, the worse it gets. You're flooding your system with toxic air. You'll lose consciousness in 15 to 30 seconds from oxygen deprivation. Until then, you'll keep trying to breathe, only to find you're inhaling CO2 hell. But wait, there's more. Venus has rain. Not water. Sulfuric acid. Yep, the kind you'd find in a chemistry lab, only falling from the sky. Venus is blanketed with clouds of this acid, and sometimes, it rains. If your suit is cracked, the acid seeps in. The moment it touches your skin, instant chemical burns. And given your overheated body, you're basically a steak on a sizzling skillet. Even if you survived the pressure, the heat, the gases, and the acid, you're not in the clear. Your final enemy. Electronics failure from extreme heat and pressure. Your suit's systems begin to malfunction. Communications fail. Oxygen gets unstable. And then, your heartbeat monitor goes silent. It's not just dying. It's being erased. But wait, is all this really possible? In real life, NASA has attempted multiple Venus missions. But only with robots. In fact, the Soviet Venera 13 managed to land and function for 127 minutes before it was silenced by the heat. So realistically, no, humans can't even stand on Venus, let alone breathe there. Even imagining a spacesuit that could survive is beyond current tech. Pressure. Heat. Acid. These three forces together form an unbeatable combo. There is no way to survive on Venus with today's human technology. So, if you go to Venus, you're crushed in 5 seconds, boiled in 1 minute, roasted in 3. And finally melted by acid rain. Not exactly a dream vacation. And yet, there's evidence that Venus may once have had oceans and an atmosphere like Earth's. Who knows? Maybe life once thrived there. That's the weird magic of Venus. A planet where beauty and death exist side by side.